Okay, hi menopausers. So I may end up having to start doing these videos on the weekends because going back to work has kind of been crazy for me, and I haven't had time to really make any videos for you guys. So I don't know. We're gonna see how that plays out, but um, getting used to going back to work and everything is just takes me a little bit of time. So hungry. I haven't sat down to eat all day today. Anyways, so these are the little blue pills or purple pills that my mother got me that I talked about in the last video. Obviously, I haven't started them yet. I'll start them this week. I'll see how it goes. I don't really know how it's gonna go. So I gave you like a little brief. I told you, work has been like, whoa, with menopause, and it really has been. So you guys know, I work in the school district, and so I'm a paraprofessional. I'm that lady that the school district doesn't talk about, that does all the work, and then says, "Look what our teacher did. She's so great," which I really don't give two hoots about all of that. That part doesn't really bother me at all. But previously, I've worked with a veteran teacher, and she is freaking amazing. But she left our district this year, so because there was no one else in our department that has ever done SPED, because I do work with SPED kids, we got new teachers. And we didn't just get one new teacher, but we got 3 new teachers that are all doing SPED for the first time, and I have no idea what they're doing. So unfortunately, a lot of it has gotten pushed. Not necessarily pushed, but I mean, it's on me. It's on my shoulders. And it really makes it challenging. So when you work with SPED kiddos, they come in and already they're AWOL because this is totally new to them. This is not a system that they're used to. This is not a structure that they're used to. And you're asking for demands that they aren't accustomed to. So already you pretty much that first week will get physically drained. Monday I came home and that was our first day back. I took an hour nap. I got up, I ate a bowl of cereal, and I went to bed. And that was literally my evening on Monday evening because my body just said, absolutely not, no more, you're done. Which is pretty normal for that first day back type deal. Some of our kiddos that come in are repeat kids because I do early childhood, and so they can have more than 1 year with us. And even our repeat kids will have regression over the summer just because it's what happens with SPED people. I mean, it is what it is. When something changes, they lose it. Just like us. We don't use it, we lose it. They're the same way. So they're not quite as bad, but they have regression, so it's still kind of tough and challenging. So you're managing through it. So this year, not only am I managing through that, but I'm also managing through new teachers that are looking at me going, what do I do about, I need help with, what do I do? And anybody that works in education and would have any idea on support staff pay would know that they're right now going, you don't get paid for that. No, I don't. I so don't. But I really, really love my job, and I super love my students, which is why I do it. But it does make it very, very challenging. It makes it extremely challenging for me this year. So I'm super tired this year and just kind of running on fumes, which doesn't help. And then I'm throwing menopause on top of all of that. So it's like I walk around all day biting my tongue because, I'm trying to have grace with these teachers because it is their first year, and at least they're asking for the help. You know, they're wanting the help. They're not just like, I know what I'm doing, I got it, and then we're sailing on a crashed ship. So I'm trying really, really hard to bite my tongue. It's really, really hard. I'm not gonna lie. It is really hard. Like, literally yesterday morning, I went into one of my old classrooms with one of my old teachers, and I just laid down on the table and said, oh my God, F my life. And she's like, oh, I knew this was coming. And I'm like, yeah, you did. But, you know, I'm trying. So, yeah, menopause is still right here with me. Hot flashes, you bet. Night sweats, mood swings, don't even ask about them. All of it. Brain fog, Lord, my brain hurts. My brain literally hurts because I'm trying to implement all of these things at work, and my brain is just like, I'm tired, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Yes, I know what to do, but I don't want to do it, so just leave me alone. Leave me alone. So it's super exhausting. Super exhausting. But I'm just fighting through it at this point. Like, I am just fighting through this. And I'm going to keep fighting through this because I do love my students so much. I will continue to fight. You know, I've spent most of this morning getting things together, which, yeah, you know, it'll come out of my pocket, but whatever. Getting things together for my students that I know will help them, you know, in any way that I can in the classroom, help them to adapt to this new surrounding and their new environment, you know. And I'm like, you know, I can't help but feel bad for them because I'm like, I get the struggle, you know. I wish I knew something that would make my menopause go away. You know, if head pressure would make my menopause go away, I would walk around with a sweatband on my forehead too. Okay? I would. I would just put it on and walk around with a sweatband on my forehead. If it made it better. It didn't make it better, but I would. So anyways, yeah. It is what it is. So we're going to try these little bad boys. They say hot flashes, night sweats, and mood swings. Supposed to be the cure-all, fix-all. My mother says they work wonderfully. At the same time, she calls me this morning and says, I don't know, I can't sleep good at night. I keep having all these weird dreams. And I'm like, do I want to start taking these? I need my sleep, and I certainly don't want to have weird dreams. I have weird enough days as is. I don't know. I guess I'll try them and see what happens. What's a weird dream here or there, right? Can't be any worse than menopause. Or can it? Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, watching the channel. Like, subscribe, comment. I love to hear your commentary. This channel has kind of done more than I thought it would do, so I'm really not sure where to go with it, but I'm just going to keep rolling with it. It's kind of funny because I haven't told my husband yet that I have this channel because he's a techno nerd, and I'm like, I don't want him getting on here and being like, you're stupid there. I ain't doing that. So, yeah. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll tell him. I doubt it. I might. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Relax. Do something for yourself. I'm going to try to squeeze that in at some point in time this weekend. I'm not really sure where because at this point, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I have to go take care of my grandmother. Then I have to pick up my grandbaby. My husband's working a gig tonight, so maybe about 9 o'clock tonight, I'll be like, me time. No, I won't. I'll just go to bed. Bye, guys.